Dara here. All right, so we're live in the Cambria Gallery today, which is fun because I can see all the snow. It's beautiful, and I have very special guest, Jared Brewington. He's here to serve his funky grits to the celebrities that are coming by through here to get their special gifts and things. And he's here with his adorable daughter, Josephine. And so I thought that we would find out from Jared. Jared, what are you doing? You're opening a restaurant?
Yeah, we are opening in South Minneapolis on the corner of 38th and Chicago, the central neighborhood, as they call it. It's been a labor of love to get that facility put together so we can put our team together and bring great food to that community that I grew up in.
Oh, so you grew up in there?
5 generations, actually.
Oh, wow.
My great-grandfather had an office in the 40s, about 6 blocks from there.
What did he do there?
He was one of the first African-American realtors in the Twin Cities area, or Minnesota for that matter.
Oh, I've just been reading about all the redlining and the racial covenants built into Twin Cities real estate. I did not know about that. Your grandfather must have known a whole heck of a lot about that.
He did, you know, in that time and in that area that was called the Black Business District of Minnesota. In St. Paul, there was the Rondo neighborhood, and in the central Minneapolis area, that was called the Black Business District. So the history of it and the legacy of it, and us putting roots down there to continue on the legacy of small businesses and community connection in that area and neighborhood.
Oh, fascinating. And so did you grow up eating grits?
I was one of 6, so I grew up eating a lot of interesting foods. I have an older brother who's a chef, and I think all of that was inspired by my mom's cooking for a larger group. She was very creative. There was a macrobiotic phase in my teen years, so I learned a lot about tofu, miso soup, tempeh, and that's translated into our menu, some of those things that I had in memory. Some of our vegan dishes, for instance, we have a dish called the Havana Soul, and that has seared tempeh and black beans and a mojo de ajo and Carolina gold rice and avocado.
So you're opening in South Minneapolis soon?
Yes, we are in construction now. We pressed pause to do this wonderful event that we are asked to be a part of. Beginning of March is our date. We're going to get right back to the dust and drywall Monday morning.
Oh, okay. So Josephine, are you excited to have, it's going to be your own restaurant, right?
Yes, I'm so excited.
Does your dad make a thing that you like to eat?
I haven't really tried that much yet.
Can you go a little bit closer to the
I
microphone?
haven't really tried anything yet.
Yeah. Are you going to be the first test audience? I think you're going to be the toughest critic. Do you think you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be. So, I'm looking at your new menu. It's looking very appealing. You've got, corn puppies. Everybody likes that. You've got a little, walleye cakes, hummus plate, avocado skins. So you're going to do fried avocado.
Yes, we are. We're going to dress it up with a little bit of a dressing, probably a remoulade or a balsamic reduction.
Fancy. And so this is your first restaurant.
This is my first restaurant. We're a restaurant group now. We're going to take Funky Grits and expand a little bit and see how this community, first of all, they've been very warm and welcoming. So we want to just get our stride right now with Funky Grits, but there are definite growth opportunities for our team.
All right, so when I come in, and I'll be, of course, terrible and the worst critic, I'm just so mean. What should I go to? What's the don't miss thing that you're gonna have at Funky Grits?
Well, every time I talk about our restaurant to someone, the first question anyone says is, "Do you have shrimp and grits?" So that's kind of they're synonymous in that dish being popular. So I would tell people to try our Acadian. That's one of the dishes we're also serving on our tasting menu today, and that's andouille sausage and shrimp with a bourbon beurre blanc and Holy Trinity with some roasted red peppers.
Nice. All right. So, Josephine, I think that I'm going to go in. I'm going to visit you. You're going to be in a corner booth. You're going to be queen of the restaurant. And should we have some shrimp and grits together?
I don't really like shrimp, but
Ooh.
I've tried grits only like once or twice, but I bet I'll learn to like them.
All right. Well, this is going to be exciting. So you're coming right to 38th in Chicago. Funky Grits.
Yes.
I will call you. Thank you, Jared Brewington, for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
All right, and so then we'll come back here on Off the Menu. We'll talk about braised chicken dishes. All right, Dara here. Well, this is so much is going on here in the Cambria studio. So I want you to picture celebrities who are coming by, and they're getting dilly bars, and they're getting caribou. They're they're going to eat some cool shrimp and grits from Funky Grits. It's quite a thing going on down here, and downtown is packed. Have you walked through Super Bowl Live yet? I did.